All recorded material, voice acting, and commentary is property of Ran Productions. The Mega Man franchise is sole property of Capcom and all of its subsidiary companies. All other materials are copyrighted their respective owners and corporations. All videos featured are edited for time, skill, and are recorded without the use of tool assistance. Please don't so hyphen.
Woo! Hey everybody, it's Ran here in the Let's Play, and we are just about done with Mega Man 3. As you can see here, we have the DocRobot to take on, and I think I'm gonna start with Shadow Man's. Dear God, you guys have no idea how hard I worked on Fema Tracker to make that sound. But anyways, here we are inside of Shadow Man's DocRobot variant stage. And as you can already see, most of this stage is odd, weird, and a little bit kind of funky, to say the least. Serious thing that you can notice in all DocRobot stages is, number one, the stage itself gets changed. The layout changes. Because they want super ultra difficulty, so that happens naturally. Second thing that happens is that because there's so much going on the screen, sometimes the video stream gets corrupted a little bit, which is kind of a little throwback problem with the NES itself. I mean, sometimes when the video gets rendered, clips of it will get rendered, and then the entire video gets corrupted. So, well, not the entire video, but the rendering of that video, which means I have to re-render it again, which is never fun, because I have to find where the thing stops, and then I have to keep going, so that it stays right, which is really just an annoying process for me, but damn, but I think right? Yeah, I guess. And here we are with our first DocRobot encounter. We are taking on Woodman's ghost data thing. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. But for the people who do not know, DocRobot is a sub-boss of the middle of this game. And what he does is that he takes the data memory of the former bosses of Mega Man 2 that were destroyed, and I guess uploads their attack weapon core, and uses their attack patterns against you. Somewhat of a way to, like, get you ready to reface challenges that you should have been prepared for. And if you probably noticed just there was another bad cut. That happened earlier when I tried to re-render this for the third time, and it just got on my nerves. But yeah, DocRobot, he's not fun to fight. The hardest fights in question has to be Woodman, and then the second hardest fight would have to be the one dealing with Needleman, because him, I believe, are both the bosses of this stage. I think so. I don't remember correctly. I know that he and him are the hardest, but I forget where they show up. I think it's here. If it's not here, one of them shows up somewhere else. But, yeah. Also another bad cut that happened. That one was mostly because the stream ended too quickly. But, yeah, it's gonna be just straightforward, jumping, running, shooting, jumping, running, shooting. It's not really that hard of a, you know, fixed boss layout dungeon, or mixed stage. The stage itself is not hard. What's hard is the platforms and getting used to fighting DocRobot for the first time, which is something that you will get used to the more you play this game, because it's just difficult.
I mean, the main people who have problems with Mega Man 3 are people who have never played Mega Man 2. Because if you played Mega Man 2, you know exactly how these bosses work. Because if you see them, like, from there, you won't be shocked. There will be no surprise. And if you fight them just playing this game completely, you're gonna be like, what the hell do I do? I'm confused, I'm lost, who are these people that are coming from the walls? But yeah, this one's Fireman, and it turns out, since we don't have Bubble Lead, our stand-in weapon is our Shadow Blade. And he fights just like he does from before, but he's a lot more of a dick because, well, because Bubblehead doesn't just fall immediately on him and you gotta get up close on him, you gotta be able to do it in his face. Just like that. It's not that hard, but it's not that easy. And that's one down. Next one, Sparkman. Because I'm a killer gorilla. I can just imagine the PMs and the comments that I could get in the future when people look at that, because they're gonna be like, where the hell did you get that music from? And I'm just gonna have to say, I have to make that in Fema Tracker. Because, yes. So, here we are in Sparkman, as you can notice there. At the beginning, we do not have the ladder that we could climb up to get to the top. And on this one, there's a bug, so you gotta equip your Shadow Blades if you don't want to immediately have to fall down. And here, you still have the same layout as normal. You know, stuff there. You can go after the stuff if you want it, but you don't really need it because you just started. And if you already got hit, and if you got hit already, except for at this part, the fuck are you? What is wrong with you? Basically. There's a lot more death pits and death spikes here. And then there's this thing, which doesn't make much sense to me at all. Because it's like, why is that ledge there? If you have this whole bottom section, I mean, it would have made more sense to take away that floor. And then you have more death pits here. And then you have another one of these things. I really gotta learn what their names are. What the name of those are. And you have a long slide section here. Another one of them on the other side. Still pretty straightforward. And then another long slide section, and then immediately into our next DocRobot fight. I do not remember which one this is, so I'm probably gonna just guess. I think it's a needle. Or a magnet. No, can't be one of... No, it's not those. It's not those. We'll find out. Oh, yeah, this is definitely it. Okay. This one is Metal Man, and to do significant damage to this one, you gotta do a little stare down with him. And he is affected most by the spark because it's faster to use, and since he likes jumping in the air a lot, by the time you hit him in the air, you'll probably be able to get a reset on him. So it'll be fairly quick if you can aim well. And so you pretty much just get into a jump war with you trying to guesstimate how fast he'll fall, and you having to shoot a spark shot appropriately. Ugh, come on, die. In the face! That was pretty tense. I have never had a struggle like that before. That was like a super first that I had ever taken that much damage. I actually was worried that I was gonna have to do this again because I was gonna fail so hard. But here we have a little the Sparkman section where the bolts come alive again. This time you have a few simple gates and the bolts come at a faster rate than normal. And you can see here that pretty much the way that they planned for these bolts to work is that it was supposed to be a kind of like a running away from you trap, but I'm not for that, so yeah. So you're just gonna wanna just take your spark shot or your shadow or whatever you use to kill them with, and just kill them. Just kill them. The hitbox doesn't hurt you as long as they're not fully formed. So whatever. I'm just gonna rush past here, and you're gonna go as fast as possible just to get past these blocks, because you don't wanna be standing there when you have to get past them, because it will be annoying to have to break those. And again, I don't know which one this one is. I think this is Needle. I'm pretty sure this is Needle. Yeah, no. No, wait, no, yes, I am right, I think. Yeah, I am right. It's Quick that you use Gemini with. So, Quickman, this one is a harder boss fight than Quickman. Because where you had the crash bombs to save you, DocRobot / Quickman just gets all up in you in Mega Man 3. And you have to get hit by his boomerangs more than you do his body. Because if you get hit by his body, he takes a massive chunk out of you. It's not that hard of a boss fight if you know what you're doing, but sometimes it catches newbies off guard, so there is that difficulty of it. And because we killed the original 8, and we just killed these 2, I am not going to make callback links for the videos. So, you're just gonna have to watch along with it. Next time, we're gonna kill Gemini Man, and then Needle Man, and then we're gonna have a last video for everything from Breakman to the end of the game. I'm Ran, deuces.